from Chennai, India, which is in the southern state of Tamil Nadu. I'm Murari Vasudevan, and I'm 22 years old, and this is a Dean House story. I come to London? Well, it wasn't London in particular, but the course, because I saw the course online and the syllabus and the lecturers involved, and they were really eminent personalities. So, plus it's London, it's always cool. So, decided why not? High cost of living be damned. Might as well. So, Goldsmiths, creative atmosphere, freedom of thought, and things like that. So, yeah, predominantly socialist. Therefore, I would fit right in. So yeah, that's why I came to London. I think is important in my life. Creativity, artistic expression, intelligence, and the ability to showcase some of my talent in a meaningful and not that much meaningful, but hopefully provide some form of entertainment and not be a complete blip on the world map. Maybe be a speck. But yeah, basically just to make a difference. Details about my course and why I'm doing it. I'm doing MSc in Computer Games and Entertainment. It's a postgraduate degree for 1 year. I've always been fascinated by computer games because they have so much scope for creativity and interactive communication in a way, which traditional art does not tend towards. As in, traditional art can be beautiful, it can be aesthetically pleasing, but there's no way to really interact with it and change the state of the art piece or the artwork. Whereas a game, it's a constantly evolving entity which feeds on your input and your reactions and changes its state based on that. So the outcome of a game is never the same. So eventually what you're looking at is a continually changing piece of art, and this artwork involves not necessarily only pretty pictures, but it involves great amount of audio work, it involves a great amount of physics, math, computer design work. So it's, in a sense, a game. If you take a game based on war, now the game will have to be researched really well, so you would have physical reactions in an accurate way, you would have to model the terrains. So there's, in a sense, the games industry, or the process of creating a game is basically a mimicry of life itself, in which you need to know as much as you can in order to represent it accurately. So, of course, this all sounds really intense. Computer games are awesome, they're fun to play, and they make people, they sort of give people an escape route, and they provide a means for distraction, which is always a good thing. Yeah, sometimes the world as such is just too mundane. You don't get to be a dragon with wings unless you dress up as one, but still, you can't fly. So in a game, you could kill people you don't like, you could make out with people you don't like or you do like. So yeah, you can pretty much do whatever you want in a game, and that's what I like about it. Quality would be probably the way I interact with people. I assume this familiarity with complete strangers, and I don't have a wit, but I pretend to have a wit, so I keep making these inane jokes and diffusing tensions in awkward situations, and yeah, like how I'm talking too much right now. So this is a fine example of what I'm good at. But what's my worst quality? Well, I don't see the positive side in anybody. I'm by nature an extreme cynic, and I'm very skeptical about things, so I'm hardly ever optimistic. I'm pretty much pessimistic, and I veer towards the gloomy dark side of people, and I just generally tend to see people for their flaws. So I will think that being loved is more important than anything. Of course, that sounds pretty sappy and idealistic, but and cheesy, of course, but it is true. My life in general tends to be very lonely, though I do have this facade of being outwardly social. But yes, being loved is what I consider the most important thing in my life. But as far as values go, I don't think I have values. I'm extremely open-minded, and even if in a negative way as well. So I would never judge anything, or I don't have ethics to speak of. I don't have morals. Yeah, and that's the way I like it, because then I'm not, typecast into some sort of pigeonhole. I'm not pigeonholed into some stereotype. So, yeah. How do I find living with students from different countries and in a big hall of residence with people from all over the world? Well, it has been an interesting experience. I've got to taste and example different cultures, and people seem to have different ways of doing things. It's been interesting so far, definitely. I've had pasta with wine, which I've never had before. So, yep. It's in London in particular, and doing this postgraduate degree will help me in my future and improve my career prospects. Well, yes, that's why I'm doing a master's, and I'm paying through my nose, and I'm paying blood and several kidneys in order to actually afford this student loan. Yes. So yeah, I hope that it does help me in my future. Otherwise, I'll probably burn down this whole college. Yeah, I'm gonna enjoy my 1 year here, because as of now, I've been surrounded by really nice people. Dean House, but yeah, I will miss them definitely, and I'll miss this place.